Go this way. Come on. Wait. Come here. Okay. This way. We are on our way to Disney World. So last night we drove about 5 hours and we stopped at a rest stop and spent the night, which is something we haven't done before. We used the generator that we have and we had air, so it was pretty good. Saved a little bit of money. So now we're off and on our way to Fort Wilderness. Here we go. Who's ready to go to Disney?
Me. I already filmed.
So we just stopped at Buc-ee's, and Buc-ee's is awesome. So if you ever see a Buc-ee's, you better stop. It's like a Cracker Barrel slash Rural King slash what? Tractor Supply, breakfast buffet. Well, we were there for breakfast. I'm sure they have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Who cares? You'll never see him again in your life. So we're here at Fort Wilderness. Just wanted to give you my first impression. So we are staying on the 800 loop that is a premium Meadowview site. I think we paid $173 a night, and it is very tight in here. The road tight. The camp is not that big. I mean, it fits. I mean, our rig is 36 feet. It fits, but that's about it. That's just my first impression. We haven't went and looked around the campground or anything yet, so we'll see. I also wanted to say that when I made this reservation, this was the only option that was open. So I don't know what the difference is between some of the other sites, but I think a premium just means that it's close to the Meadowview. Like there's a pool close, the second trading post is close. You can take the boat to Magic Kingdom, and that's pretty close to here. So that's probably what the premium part is, what you're paying for. But it's pretty pricey. I mean, we've stayed at quite a few campgrounds, really nice campgrounds, and they were nowhere near this expensive. at the pony. He's a big pony.
You can't touch him. He just wants to be petted.
Oh, Grady. Thank you for not feeding. Okay, well, we got back from the Fort Wilderness at Disney World. I just wanted to I gave you my first impression, so I just wanted to tell you about the campground after we had stayed there for a couple nights. So we were there for 3 nights, and it was $173 a night, which was very high, pretty high. But again, you are on Disney property. You can, take the Disney transportation anywhere. I did really like the campground. The 800 circle that we were on, the road was very narrow, but they were very tight. The camp spots were close together, especially for paying $173 a night. I did not really like the transportation because, of course, they have an internal bus that runs. So depending on where you are in the campground, you have to get on that color bus depending on where you are, where you want to go. And then if you want to go to anywhere other than the Magic Kingdom, you have to take a bus that will take you to the front of the campground. And then that you have to get on another bus that will take you to like Disney Springs, Hollywood Studios, Epcot, Animal Kingdom. And then if you want to go to Magic Kingdom, they have a boat that will take you to the Magic Kingdom, or they have a bus, but the bus is by the settlement depot. It's not at the front, it's at the back of the park where the marina is. The premium Meadow View site, which was, it was nice. It was centrally located, so we were very close to the Meadow View pool, close to the bike barn that has some, of course, you can rent bikes, you can rent canoes, kayaks, and it also has, if you have kids that want to do some activities, they have some activities that are there at the bike barn. And it's another thing that we tried to do when we were there was to rent a golf cart. Now, we have never rented a golf cart before, but this campground is very, very big, spread out. So we were gonna go to the front and rent a golf cart. Well, apparently you need to plan ahead, which normally I am a planner. I plan ahead, but we've never rented a golf cart before. We'd never been to this campground, and I just figured we're only there for a few days. Take the buses. But if you are going to stay at the campground, I would suggest getting a golf cart, or at least having a bike. You can ride your bike. There are companies that you can rent golf carts from and they will deliver them to your site, or you can go to the front of the park and rent a golf cart from the Fort Wilderness. And I believe that if you rent it from Fort Wilderness, they were $65 a day, and that's for a four-seater golf cart. So just keep that in mind because there's a lot of walking. Another suggestion that I would have is on going to the parks like every single day, I would probably just stay at a resort. I would not stay at the campground. It's just not very, just because of the way the buses run, it's not very convenient, it didn't seem like. We went to Magic Kingdom just one day. We didn't have trouble with the buses, but if I planned on being there maybe all week and we were gonna like do park after park after park, I probably would not stay at the campground. The campground has a lot of activities going on, a lot of things you can do at your campsite, sit out at your campsite, and the people there were very friendly. Also, if you go any time around a holiday, you better bring your decorations. We were there in October and people, I mean, they go crazy. They had Halloween decorations, the giant blow up things. There's a few pictures in there that I put in the video. And I heard them talking about Christmas, that Christmas is even a bigger deal. So if you go, make sure that you bring some decorations. We looked funny because all I had was a mat that was a fall mat. That was it. No Halloween decorations, but oh well. So do I think that Fort Wilderness is worth the money? Honestly, I would probably not go back unless I got a better rate, and I probably would not do the Premier Meadowview site again. I would look for a full hookup. They're a little bit cheaper, and then maybe if they have a special going on sometime. I don't really think it's worth $173 a night, but it just depends on what you're looking for. We were very close to the comfort stations. I mean, 1 or 2 minutes tops, and we were at the comfort stations, which the bathrooms were clean. The laundromat was nice. I did one load of laundry. I did some towels, which reminds me, if you go swimming at the campground, the pools there do not provide towels, so you have to have your own beach towels or your own towel. There's no towels at the pool, so just keep that in mind. One other thing that I really liked about the campground was the horse barn. You could go in and you could see the horses. I was a little disappointed you're not allowed to touch the horses. It's very tempting to touch them because you could just kind of reach out, pet them, but you're not allowed to do that, so we did. But the horses, you just don't realize how huge they are until you're right up next to them, but they were beautiful. They have a beautiful barn there that shows some of the horses that are there, so that was really nice. I enjoyed seeing that at the campground. So I hope that you have enjoyed this video, and if you did, give it a thumbs up and like and subscribe to my channel. That would be awesome. So thank you for watching, and I will see you on our next adventure.